Hello everyone, I am Duke James. This is Hungary 3.0. It's a restart. Here's the screen that you see at the beginning. I'll just do regular settings there. Alright, I'm gonna restart it because I feel like I've learned a lot, and also the alpha has changed from 19 to 20, so there's a couple of adjustments. I think the screen now looks different. That's one of them. But I already looked at my provinces. I think at the start of games it's just gonna be a lot of looking at your provinces to see which industries you want to open up, but I've already done that, so pretty much get right into the action immediately. So Hungary starts with 5 provinces with more than 10,000 urban pop. They are Pest, Belgrade, Slavonija, butchered that, Boxka, and Presperok. So those 5 provinces have more than 10,000 urban residents. We actually have to let this go. To get the estates. The first day lags a lot. So I'm going to open up higher education in those provinces. Alright, Poland, succession of Casimirs III. We respect what was signed in Visegrad. Create a PU between Hungary and Poland when Casimirs dies on the following conditions. No Piast is ruler or heir. Poland is Piast female. Alright, yeah. Okay, so in those provinces, I'm going to open up higher education, or higher learning as they call it. That is one thing, and then I'm going to open up luxury cloth. But luxury cloth can only be in provinces that have higher than 5 urban development, so it'll only show up in Pest. As it says right there, has 5 urban development. Pest is the only one of those 5 that actually has urban development above 5 right now, so it should only show up there. And then the 2 other industries I'm going to open up are armaments, which produces military goods for the army, and ship. The ship industry, so they can build, I think they build naval materials. I don't really need naval materials, so I imagine most of that is going to get traded out, which should give us, I guess, decent money? I don't know the kind of money, but it should give us money. We should trade that. We shouldn't really use it, unless you use it for like rivers and stuff, but not entirely sure about that. I think most of it will just get exported. So those are the 4 in the urban industries. Go ahead and clear those out. Then the other thing I want to do is cities with forests, or potential for forests. There's actually a lot in Hungary, but I'm going to focus on ones that are above 200 potential infrastructure size. So that's this province is one of them. This province is another one. Banat is a 3rd. Hunyad is a 4th. This province is a 5th, and then this province is the other one. So those 6 provinces, I'm going to go ahead and open up game industries in them. And game industries, pretty much, I've noticed, always make money. And they produce a wide range of goods, pretty much all helpful for us. So those are the industries that I'm going to immediately open up. And then I'm going to throw some money. I'm going to throw 10 ducats into Banat to build their forests, and then I'm going to throw 10 ducats into Pest to build their farmlands. I'm not going to open up any farmland industries because most of them are dependent on the Colombian. Actually, let's look at that. It's Colombian exports. Colombian imports. Most of the industries are reliant on that one. You either have to have Colombian imports or it has to be a native crop, which I think only wheat out of these 5 is a native crop to Hungary at the start of the game. We should get access to, I think, all of these. Yeah, rice, Colombian imports, we'll get that from China, maize, millet, potato. Imagine those are all from the New World, maize and potato completely. Millet might actually be from India? I'm not sure. But these are all dependent on soil and temperature. So you can't really just, it's probably not a good idea to just spam wheat in all your provinces. You really have to look at all your provinces to see which one would produce the most, because these will have different yields. So you have to look at all of your provinces and determine which one of these would be best in your provinces. Alright, and then that's pretty much everything I'm going to do with the industry for now. I'm going to go ahead and centralize the state. I'll just pick that one. The other ones I'll leave off for now. If my stability gets really low, I'll pick aggressive policing, but I don't think I need that for now. Also, this campaign I'm going to try to expand, so it's not going to be a tall campaign. Let's get some advisors. I'll take metropolitan and bureaucratic. Perfect. Generally, you should promote these advisors. When your ruler dies, you can choose an alignment. And when you choose an alignment, you get 3 of the advisors of whatever estate you choose to align with, and those advisors are half price. So I think I'm going to wait to... Actually, you know what? I'll just do it right now. Can't promote this guy because he's not my culture. But yeah, when you pick an alignment, you'll get half price advisors. So it's really a no-brainer to promote those guys to level 2. These guys, it should be about 0.21, so half, because they're half price. But I'll promote those guys anyway. And then I'm going to focus admin. And then in terms of ideas, I'm going to keep fortification ideas, and then at poll taxes, I will do trade. We're 4 over our relations limit. So I'm going to go ahead and break alliances with Friuli and Gorizia. Let's open that up. Alright, dissolve the alliance with Thumb. And dissolve that alliance. That puts us 2 over. When Naples, when their ruler or our ruler dies, should get rid of that. And then, yeah. It says Austria is going to alliance break, but that never actually happens. In terms of merchants, I'm going to stick a merchant here to collect from trade there, and then I should be able to... Actually, I don't have any power in the Adriatic, so I can't do that. I can't transfer... I would transfer trade power from Padua and take that. That should happen eventually. I'm going to put the merchant in the Black Sea for now. I'll just go ahead and have them delegate taxes. And then move the troops down south. Alright. I'm going to build a spy network in Serbia, because I want to conquer them. And then the estates. I'm not going to do anything with the estates at the start in terms of seizing stuff. I think the start of the first campaign, I seized a lot from the clergy and the nobles. I'm just going to leave them with stuff. I'm going to try to get these guys to 100%, and then I'll start doing stuff. If I seize anything, it's just going to be from the clergy. I'm not going to seize anything from the nobles, definitely not anything from the burghers. For the burghers, I will promote and support commerce. So trade efficiency, negative 20%. Commerce production efficiency, minus 15%. Lose 10 dip, plus 15 relations between the metropolitans and the states. In every province, plus 15% commerce production and 5 burgher loyalty. Also, they were at 50, but they jumped up to 67. I'm pretty sure that's because of... I don't know. That might just be at 67. So clergy, I'm going to, I think to start off, donate to the church. So a little bit of stability increase interval, negative 3%. 5% of my tax income goes to the clergy, plus 15 relations. 0.5 spirituality in every province, and 5 clergy loyalty. For the nobles, we'll go ahead and... I'm going to disown an unpopular relative. So our legitimacy, 99 now. There's a lot of faction supports, which you lose that faction support when your estates start hating you. So I'm going to try to make them not hate me by giving them a bunch of stuff before I do stuff to them to make them hate me. This will reduce legitimacy by 5, plus 15 relations between the aristocrats and the state, plus 7.5 noble loyalty, and a little bit of yearly legitimacy loss every year. And then with the bureaucrats, I'm going to... I want to try to make them as powerful as possible. So I'm going to expand the bureaucracy. So we're going to take a stability increase interval hit of plus 30%. Bureaucrats like the state, negative 50% progress towards stability, so it's going to drop us down to 0. Plus 0.5% yearly state reach for the next 10 years, gain 2.5 corruption, and 2.5 bureaucracy corruption. And the bureaucrats dropped 3% because they became more corrupt, so they don't like that. They don't like that corruption. Even though it's their corruption. Let's go ahead and build... We started war with Venice, so... Croatia has cores on these 2 provinces. Actually, I have cores on those 2 provinces as well. And Venice controls Istria and Ragusa, so I'm going to try to take those 4 provinces from Venice if I can. Our force limit is 11. I'm going to go ahead and build a cav. And then hopefully our vassals attach. This is not Iron Man mode. Normally my games are Iron Man mode, but since this is the alpha, I'm going to leave it at just normal, in case anything goes wrong. Venice's troops, they start out with a lot of loyalty, not loyalty, discipline. But I've noticed if you destroy armies or you win battles against countries and they replace their troops, they lose their modifiers, their country modifiers. So right now we have unremarkable regime, yearly army professionalism plus 1%. So I think if you win battles, that will increase, and if you lose battles, it'll decrease. So it's pretty much to simulate? It's to simulate losing armies and then replacing those armies with poorly trained conscripts and forced troops that are just hastily raised. We'll do light looting. They're moving troops. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. So we've started it off, and I'll continue in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.